Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Our sponsor Blue Guardian is the only prop firm that gives their traders a tool to protect them from hitting their max daily loss and over trading. It's super simple to use. Just set the Guardian Protector each day from your dashboard. Did you also know that they've just released an unlimited time evaluation with a 0 trading days requirement, giving you plenty of time to hit their low 8 and 4% targets, making it super fast to get funded. Plus, it's cheaper than the 40-day time limit evaluation. Check out the link and coupon in the description to get 10% off your next Blue Guardian evaluation.
How's it going, everyone? How's it going? How is your week? How is your day? All right. Let us get started. There's a problem with the audio, just let me know. So how I usually get started is I start with the dollar index. Here we go. Now, if you're wondering to yourself what I've been wondering to myself, you're probably wondering, where is the dollar going? Is the dollar gaining value? Is the dollar gaining strength? Or is the dollar weakening? For at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost 10 days, it's been a difficult question. It's been a really difficult question. And if I'm being absolutely honest with you, I still can't, I can't really tell you factually what I think. Dollar index, we break out, we reject this box right here. This box is significant because this is where we consolidated for 3 weeks. January and I think the first week of Feb, pretty much the last 3 weeks of January was spent in this box. And if not this box, it was this one. So we consolidated, broke out of it, consolidated, broke out of it, and it appears to be that we're consolidating again. Strangely, if you look at gold, this is what we see. I was bullish on gold, but I wasn't this bullish on gold, if I'm being absolutely honest. I thought we'd get to 2061 and then reassess. This has just completely flown past that. The interesting thing, though, is that for gold to move that strongly in one direction, you would have expected the dollar index to fall. It hasn't. Let's look at USD franc. The way gold rallied, you would have expected USD franc to fall. It hasn't. USD JPY. So we can comfortably say that we're consolidating across the board, except for gold. But gold moves for fundamental reasons as well. There's a war that's happening. That moves gold whenever it feels like it. But for the most part, when it comes to the other currency pairs, we're consolidating. It's not a coincidence that we're consolidating in a week that has NFP on Friday. I mentioned this earlier. What you'll see on the week of the FMC or the week of the NFP is you'll see a lot of consolidation, because nobody's taking a position until they understand what the numbers are going to be for NFP. So it doesn't really surprise me that we're consolidating. It just sucks. It just sucks because January showed me that when the market is consolidating, I'm not performing well. And that's what's happening right now. So we looked at dollar index, we looked at USD franc, we looked at USD JPY. Or we're still looking at USD JPY. Here, I drew these boxes early last week, and we tested one of them only to close above, and we've been consolidating in that ever since. I am still holding on a USD JPY long with TP1 over here and TP1 over TP2, sorry, over there. It's a trade I took a long time ago, as you can see, something like the 16th of Jan, or it was just a long time ago. And since then, I've moved my stop to break even. So this is a zero risk trade for me. What I was trying to do is go long again and find an opportunity after it breaks out of this. But then it went down, and I thought, okay, maybe we'll find an opportunity down here. And then it went up. So really, the only thing one can do right now is just sit on their hands. That's like the safest thing to do right now concerning the USD pairs. What else? There's a currency pair here that we spoke about. Potential long here on Euro Pound, nearing what is the ideal entry to go long on Euro Pound. Because there's a negative correlation on Euro Pound and Pound USD, that could send Pound USD down, send the dollar up. Who knows? Pound NZD, a trade that I've been holding on to, or a trade that I've been waiting for a very long time, is this Pound NZD long. We're closer than we've been in a very long time. So if we move a little bit higher, I will enter on Pound NZD long. Euro AUD, I think when we're resting on the box, I mentioned that I still would like to see 1.6798 get achieved. Monday we rallied, Tuesday we're rallying. I still would like to see it happen. I think there's a high probability that we'll see 1.6798 achieved. New Zealand franc. This is done and dusted. I have nothing to say. Here we go. Whew. Okay. AUD NZD. From the 20th, 21st of February, I've been calling for shorts. Ideally, I would have loved if it had gone up. Maybe on one of these wick moves, as you can see here, price was constantly testing this entry. It never got high enough until the 28th of Feb, which is where I got filled. Now I've been waiting for it to like reject this level and possibly come down, but it hasn't. It's actually been advancing higher and higher and higher. And with these candlesticks, I'm still involved in this trade, by the way, but with these candlesticks, what tends to happen is that when you have these inside candles that kind of close off like this, there's usually a very rapid move that occurs. And usually it's in the direction of the wicks. So it wouldn't surprise me if this gets smashed and my stop loss gets hit and we get a very bullish candle. Wouldn't surprise me. There's a chance it can happen. But just because it could happen, I'm not going to just close my trade prematurely because it could also reverse. That's AUD NZD, still short on that. AUD JPY. Still bearish, still holding on this. Still want to see much lower prices on AUD JPY. It looked like we were about to go because of how the candle opened this morning on Tuesday. But we've kind of been here at this 1.9750 level for pretty much the entire day. But I'm still short on this. I still believe we're going to go all the way down. This is a 221, so it's a good trade. AUD CAD, the thorn in my side. From the day we got filled, we've been in profit, essentially. Got filled on the 20th of Feb, and we've been sitting and floating on profits. Little less profit, little more profit, little less profit, little more profit. It's just been happening like that the entire time. And this morning we had a really bearish move to the downside. I thought for sure we're going to hit our CP. We didn't. We're retracing, and this sucks, but I'm still holding on to this. USD franc, we've discussed these two already. And then we have this New Zealand CAD. Bullish on this. Must be said that there is not only the NFP that's going to be on Friday, but there is also high impact interest rate news on the Canadian dollar that's going to be due on Wednesday afternoon. So I'm a little stressed out because I am short New Zealand CAD. Sorry, I am long New Zealand CAD and I'm short AUD CAD. So it would be nice for at least one of these to kind of be closed in profit before the interest rate announcement on Canadian dollar on Wednesday afternoon. Hopefully that news release will come in and then just completely push the price all the way back up again. It remains to be seen. What else do we got here? These are okay. So this is the one trade that I'm currently in already on New Zealand CAD, but I'm going to be looking for another opportunity before the news release, the interest rate news release for Canada. I'm gonna find a quick trade. I'm gonna be looking for a quick trade because obviously this is a 2-to-1. It's gonna take a while, but maybe if I could just get one that's gonna get me up to here, that would be cool. So this week I'm looking for New Zealand CAD opportunities, and I'll be looking for AUD franc opportunities. This is a trade that we've already examined, done and dusted, put it to the side. But yeah, these are basically the two currency pairs I'm going to be paying attention to. Tomorrow morning, this evening, tomorrow morning. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's pretty much where my head's at. So last week was a very tough week, not because of the financial markets, but because of the fact that pretty much every prop firm under the sun was put under extreme pressure to migrate its clients away from MetaTrader. And depending on which prop firm you're working with, you either lost access to your account for a day or you lost access for your account for a couple days. I lost access to my Blue Guardian account for I think 3 days. And in that time, I missed a lot of profitable opportunities. Some trades that had been open for some time, that finally played out. I couldn't take advantage of them because, I was still being migrated from one platform to the next. So that happened from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, if I'm correct. Wasn't fun, wasn't cute. It's left most of us, or it's left me at least, with a drawdown. Um, that I was trying to recover from, honestly. I was still trying to recover from it. I was down about 2.5%. I was supposed to be up 1%, make back the 2.5% I lost, and make an additional one. Didn't play out the way I intended it to. Um, but I can't really point fingers. I don't want to either. I feel like these are just growing pains. It's just something that we have to go through with these prop firms because it is a new space. So I think they're learning as they go along. Um, so right now I am down 1.4% on the challenge account, which sucks for sure, but it's far from, the end of the world. It's really far from the end of the world. There's really no telling. It just really is no telling. This afternoon, in about 27 minutes, we have the ISM Services PMI USD high impact news coming out in about 27 minutes from now. We have high impact news coming out on USD. Tomorrow in the AMs, I have AUD news. Maybe that would be the catalyst for me because I'm essentially short on all my AUD pairs, if we're being absolutely honest. Short on AUD CAD, short on AUD NZD, short on AUD JPY. So I would appreciate, some bearishness tomorrow morning at 2:30 a.m. Let's do this. You guys can see, right? Yeah, perfect. This is what I'm looking at. This is the high impact ISM services PMI that's coming out in a couple of minutes, 26 minutes. Tomorrow morning, at my time, 2:30 a.m. at least, it's going to be some AUD high impact news that's going to come out. Should affect my favorite currency pairs over here nicely. And then we have, what is this? The annual budget release for the British pound, non-farm employment change, that's USD, the rate statement that comes out at 4:45. And yeah, Powell speaks next week. Powell speaks tomorrow. And then on Thursday, it's Euro stuff. I don't really have any exposure on Euro. And then on Friday, we have the unemployment rate, Canada, USD, NFP, as it's so fondly known. So this should be fireworks, Should be some decent firework activity today. Any questions regarding FX, guys? Feel free to ask me. Anything special? And it seems as if it's just going to be a boring week until the news releases come out. That's what it seems like, unless you're trading gold. But yeah, it just seems really boring. And it's going to remain boring. Nothing eventful is going to happen until the NFP. That's gold. Yeah. This is gold. Like I said, I was bullish on it. I believe that it was going to break this, but I was definitely not this bullish on it. And looking at it from here, honestly, I really can't tell you. I really can't tell you. Whoever caught this move, you are brilliant. I believe there's like a fundamental reason for this move because you can't see, gold and the dollar obviously are correlated negatively, so they do the opposite of each other. However, you're seeing that the dollar is maintaining its value at the same time that gold is appreciating in value. So I can't really say for sure what's happening right now. I just, I also don't like trading in like no man's land. Like we're in a place that like I don't think we've ever been before. So yeah, if I do find a trade, it'll probably be a sell because we don't just build these staircases forever. So yeah, that's what I think. For me, it really became like I traded it, and this is the last time I traded it with actual money. I've tried to like pick its tops and bottoms and everything and do some analysis. Some of it worked, some of it didn't, but I don't like. If we're being absolutely honest, like there's a graveyard full of people that got screwed here with this. Um, so yeah, if you don't understand something, it's absolutely fair just to step away from it for a bit. And that's how I feel about gold right now. I mean, where's the structure even? Like, what are you going to draw here? So I'm just going to take a break from gold, you know, but I keep glancing at it. I keep doing analysis on it. I keep trying to understand what's happening next. And yeah, my money's on a sell eventually. Yeah, guys. I'm just gonna assume you guys are good, man, because I'm actually not feeling all that well. So I'm like very drowsy right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna make a full hour. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but we do have another one a little bit early on in the morning tomorrow, from at least my morning. We do have another live, and by the time that live happens, the USD news obviously that comes out later today would have been out, and the AUD news that comes out tomorrow morning would be out, and then we'll have our session, and then about 4 or 5 hours after our session, we have the rate statement, the Bank of Canada's rate statement that comes out. So where I'm sitting, I think Thursday mornings live is going to be really fun. But yeah, it's like pretty much nothing happening. It's like really nothing happening. There's like really, really nothing happening. Anyway, guys, it's been real. Hey, I'm gonna doze off and heal as best as I can, um, and hopefully come back refreshed tomorrow. Come back refreshed tomorrow morning for a full session on our live. It's been real. Hope everyone's doing well. If you're a little frustrated at the market right now, you're not alone. It's okay. The market's just ranging. It's just ranging. So yeah, I'll check you guys later.